Hello there, Flosstube. It's Sarah, and my channel is Handmade by Sarah W. Welcome to Flosstube number 39. What I have in store for you today are three new starts, 2 finishes, and a couple of whips, and also some giveaways. So, happy Thanksgiving. We had Thanksgiving this week. And I hope you all had a wonderful time with your family and friends or however you celebrated. And I hope you got some good stitching time in too. I know I did. We had a pretty low-key holiday with my ankle being broken. We just, took it easy and it was really nice. We ate good food and I got a lot of stitching time in. So let's get into the stitching. So, thank you for coming back to see what I've been working on for the past 2 weeks. I did post a video with my friend Sarah. She is here on YouTube as Sarah Stitchery, and she's on Instagram as Stitchy Sarah Reads. And we also do videos together. We post them on both of our channels. So, since I've been here by myself, Sarah and I got together and recorded a video. We had a lot of fun, and we actually had a lot to show. So that was fun. And so now I'm going to show you just everything that I've been working on since I saw you last. So, like I said, I have 2 finishes. So let me show you those. I'm pretty excited. So one of them is one that I started since my last video. Like I don't know if I had started this. I think it might be a new start and a finish, if I'm not mistaken. So here it is, and this is called Celebrate Harvest by Brenda Gervais. Now, it does have a year here on the chart. I did leave mine off. It's in over 1, and I just was not gonna do that. So this is and plus I stitch on Ada most of the time, so it just wasn't gonna happen. I could have made it work, but I thought it looked fine without it, so I left it off. So it does have a sweet message, harvest blessings on there, and I did stitch this on an 18 count. Picture this plus in the color shale, and I did a DMC conversion, and so this is all DMC colors. So I think it's really cute, and it's going to go great with the rest of my little Thanksgiving display and my turkeys. Once I can get that finished, I'm going to finish it into a pillow. All right, and then my next finish, and this one, I started this month, so, or in November, so I made quick work of this. It was not a whip for very long. And so this chart is called Santa Stops Here, also by Brenda Gervais. And here it is. The only thing I'm missing is a red bow to go in my wreath, but Sarah is sending me one. So as soon as I get that in the mail, I'm gonna pop it on there and it will be totally done. But it's funny because I had gotten us the beads, because there's beads in the wreath, and I sent them to her, and she got them today, and then she's going to put in the mail to me the red bow. So it's a group effort, and it's all going to work out. I just love it. I love my fabric for this. I really love how all the colors look on it. So this is on an 18 count. Picture this plus in the color Velt. It's got a lot of green to it. So when I got this, it was just to put in my stash. I didn't buy it for anything in my, that I had in mind for it. But when I was thinking of because I was just pulling from stash for this. And so I was looking in my fabrics and I thought, all right, I definitely want something dark enough that the white is going to look great on it. And I pulled this fabric out and I just thought, oh my gosh, okay, It's dark enough, but the red and the green are gonna look great on this, I thought. And I don't think I was wrong. I really am happy with it. So the details, I did not use the called for fancy floss on this. This is all DMC. I think there were a couple of DMC colors in the chart, and then the rest was fancy floss. I converted it all and used DMC. I'm really happy with how it turned out. I love how the white looks. I love that the beads give it that dimension in the wreath. So cool. You do satin stitches here in the panel of the door. So cute. The only thing I left off is this little cardinal has a little candy cane in his mouth, and it was over one, and I just left it off. So I love it. I love it so much. So a couple of my friends are also stitching this. My friend Sarah, actually, she just put out a video too after our joint one together on Friday. So you can see her progress from that point. But we had, you know, continued to work on it. So she'll give you an update on hers. But yeah, so she and I have been working really hard on this. And yeah, I love it. I'm going to frame it. I really, really like it a lot. So, all right, that's it for finishes. Next, let's talk about the new starts. Ooh, okay, this one. So, I've talked about Winter Folk before. I started it with my friend Sarah. We are hosting a stitch along for it. This is a hands-on design, and it's part of the folk series. So she has one for every single season, and I had already previously stitched summer, spring, and the autumn one, and so now we are working on winter. So here is my progress. The colors are so fun. I love the blues in it, and the greens and browns, the pine cones, the deer. It's just such a cute, fun design. These are so fun to me to work on. The reason that I like them so much is because the skinny size, it is just, it's so doable. Like, it's so, I can do one of the bands in like one sitting, and I feel so accomplished for that. Although I'm not trying to rush my way through it, but to be able to say, okay, I'm going to do a band. I sit down, I do the band, I'm done. It's really satisfying. And I really like the specialty stitches in this. Now mine is on Aida, Sarah's is on linen. That's really the only difference is our fabric. We both use the called for floss on all of them. It's all DMC, easy to kit up, and all the stitches are Aida friendly too. So I love it so much. And so I started in the middle on this one. So I want to say on two of the other ones, I think I started in the middle. One of them, it might have been spring. I can't really remember, but one of them I started in the top. And I don't care. I like both ways on this. I just like completing bands at a time. So now I'm working my way up to the top. Then I'll come back to the middle and work my way down. So I really like it. My fabric is 16 count earthen by Picture This Plus, and I am using 2 strands of DMC, unless it's the pearl cotton for the specialty stitches, and then I'm just using 1 strand of that. I love it. If you are joining us in stitching this, make sure to tag Sarah and I and Kathy, Hands On Design, and you know, use our hashtag HOD Winter Folk Sal. All right, so that was one new start, and I do have 2 more new starts. Okay, so are you going to the Jingle Ball? So I have a ticket. I'll be going. I'm not sure what all I'll be doing or where, you know, I'm not sure about all of that yet. But what I do know is I am going to go. I'm excited to shop. That part is always so fun. I love seeing what all the designers put out as their, you know, Jingle Ball exclusives. Also, a lot of the designers, now I don't know if this is, you know, going to happen this year, but in the past, they have done some freebie charts. Those are always fun to get. I like the speed dating and the, sometimes I'll do the meet and greets, you know, sometimes I go in stitchy rooms. I'll just kind of jump around. So it's a fun time. If you're considering going, I would definitely urge you to just get a ticket. You can participate as little or as much as you want. The tickets are like $10. It is such a good value for what you get. I mean, even if you just got the ticket and went and like shopped and that's all you did, worth it right there. It's worth it. So this next chart that I'm going to show you is a gingerbread house, and it's by Stacy Nash, and this is a class that you can participate in at the Jingle Ball if you want. So most of the classes you can do like a PDF chart, or you can do a kit. So I did not do the kit. I kitted everything up myself for this, and I just have the PDF chart. So this is a sweet little needle book once you put it all together, and I'll show you my progress. Mine is on a 20 count fiber on a whim in the color Hazelwood. And so I didn't buy this fabric for this project in mind. I just bought the fabric, and I thought, oh, this might be pretty, because when I looked at the colors, I thought, I think those colors look really good on that fabric. So I was, I'll tell you this. So I'm not using the overdyes. I'm using DMC. So when I converted all the colors, the color that my colors are in here. The color that I pulled for that white color is 543 DMC. And so, you know, I thought, let's see. I was going to show you the colors that I pulled. I think there's one more green. Let me show it to you on this fabric. Okay, so here are the colors. So, you know, this looks great with these colors, but I didn't know, wait, is that the color that I picked, or is it 613? I'm not, one of these colors. I'm not really sure. I'll have to look at my chart, but anyway, so the lighter color that I picked, it is not a bright white, which I think goes good with the rest of the colors and with how the chart looks. So I was like, can you see it good enough? Can you not? Which I can see it. Like in person, it looks fine. So I started putting this pink color up here because I wanted to see how it looked once I started getting another color in, and I think it looks fine. So this is one side of it, and then there'll be a whole nother side that I'll do that will be like the inside of the house. So this is like the outside here. So anyway, I'm excited about it. I think it's beautiful and I love it, and I wanted to stitch it as soon as I saw it. So is it gonna be done before the Jingle Ball? I don't know, but that's okay. I'm not stressing about anything. I'm not, you know, it's fine. Okay, so the next new start that I have is by Brenda Gervais, and this chart is called, I'm going to call it pepperberries and pine. It might be winterberries and pine. I'm not really sure what happened with the name there, but some places in the chart it says pepperberries and some places it says winterberries. So we'll just call it pepperberries and pine because that's what's on the cover. And so here is my start on that. And I'm just working in the white. That's all I've gotten so far. But you can see the snow on the top of the house and the smoke in the chimney. So this is a sweet little, it's very small. And this is on the same piece of fabric as my gingerbread house. So, you know, it's just the other side, but I thought it looked really pretty. And this is B5200. So you can see, let me show you side by side. You can see the difference in more of a creamy white versus a bright white. Yeah, so you can really see that difference. But you know, even though this one does show up better, I don't think it goes as well with the colors, like the primitive colors for the Stacy Nash, you know? So I think I'm good. I think I'm happy with my decision here, especially once I get the rest of the colors stitched in there. I think it'll be great. Okay, that's it for my new starts. So now I just have 2 whips and that's it. I've been working so hard on that Santa Stops Here that that's pretty much all I've wanted to work on. Sometimes I do that. I get fixated on something and it's all I want to work on, and that's okay. Whatever's making me happy. Sometimes I want to stitch a million different things. Sometimes I want to stitch the same thing for 4 days in a row. You know, I just kind of go with whatever is making me happy. So, oh my gosh, this is so close to a finish. So this one is, I'm also stitching with my friend Sarah, and it's Away We Ride by Blackbird Designs. And here is my progress. So this is on an 18 count Seraphim fabric in the color Old Stationery. And I did use the called for colors. And I'm down to just 1 color left in the border. So, I mean, it's really, yeah, I've completed everything except for the top and this little bit right here. And it's just that 1 color left. So, once I get done with that, I'll be completely done. And this was a new start this year too for me. Oh, I just love it. I had been wanting to stitch this, and it was a whip for Sarah, and I finally caved and I was like, I'm doing it and I'll stitch it with you. So we are trying to go in for a finish together on this. Motivating each other. It's been fun. I love it. I love it so much. And then one more whip that is also fall, and I'm ready to kind of just be all in on Christmas. However, I will say that I'm keeping this one out because Sarah and I were talking about this. Okay, so this is Harvest Moon by Annie Bees. And we were talking about like putting away fall stitching, and I said, I'm not putting this away. I'm keeping it out because I'm enjoying it so much, and I don't care if it is fall. I'm still going to stitch on it. Now, I think I'm moving primarily to Christmas, but I will still be working on this, I believe. That's my plan anyway. Okay, so here is my progress. You know, I'm normally a middle starter, but on this one, well, because I didn't want to cut my fabric because I can't get upstairs to my serger. So I just started with the border, got that done. And then I went in for that grass. It was so enjoyable to me, but I like stitching like that. Like, you know, I like a border. I like a pattern. Like, I like to get in the groove and just go, 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 go with one color. I really enjoy that kind of stitching. So the grass really was enjoyable to me. The fence wasn't as enjoyable because I did the grass first. I mean, it wasn't horrible, but I really, really liked you know what? It's probably because it was white thread. That's probably what it was. Because the grass, I really had fun doing that. I couldn't stop thinking about it. I just kept wanting to stitch on this. So then the grass was done and I was like, well, what am I going to do? Go up or down? And I just decided to go down, and I plan to finish that whole thing first before I do anything else. I'm really itching to get to the house, but I haven't decided my approach with a house yet. A lot of times I'll do like the roof and then the windows and the door, and then I'll do the filling on the house. So I haven't decided how I'm going to do this one yet. I thought about doing the flag, and so like going up the pole, doing the flag and then the roof and then working down, but I'm not sure yet. We'll see. We'll see. Part of me wants to save the house to the last because I do that a lot too, but I kind of don't want to because I feel like I've been doing this like, and there's a lot of that kind of stitching on the side of the house. And so I don't know. I think once I get done with this, I may move to the house. We'll see. We'll see. I have lots of time to work on this because it's a big one, but I am using all of the called for floss, and it's a really pretty palette. The only one I changed was the white color, and I just changed it to 712 DMC, but really pretty colors. They're all Gentle Arts, and my fabric is 18 count Fiber on a Whim, Milk and Honey. Love this color. I love Fiber on a Whim. I think they make really good colors. So that's my progress, and that is the last whip that I have to show you. Kind of want to work on this now that I've looked at it. But I also kind of want to keep working on that Stacy Nash and that other Pepperberries and Pine. I don't know. So much fun stuff to work on. Anyway, so that's it for like what I have to show as far as stitching goes. But I do have some giveaways. So let's talk about that. Do you remember when, let's see, it was in September because it was after I got injured, but before my surgery. I did an interview on Instagram Live with December Stitches. I don't know if any of you caught that, but anyway, they are super sweet and have really cute designs, and I'm going to link their Etsy shop below, but they're on Instagram, December Stitches, and they reached out to me and said, hey, we'd love to sponsor a giveaway on your channel. So I've got 4 charts to give away to 4 people. So these are PDF charts, so they can be emailed, so anybody can enter for that. And so what you need to do to enter is make sure that you subscribe to my channel and leave me a comment. So there are 4 charts, so there are 4 different words. So whatever you want to be entered to win, use 1, 2, 3, or 4 of the words. Like you can enter for all 4, it doesn't matter. Or just the one you like or whatever. Just use the word in your comment. And then on my next video, I will announce who won the charts. You'll get me your email address, and December Stitches will get you your charts. So the first one I have is this really sweet little chart called an otter elf. So cute. So if you'd like to be entered to win this one, use the word elf, E-L-F. And next we have Holly Jolly. So sweet. If you'd like to enter this one, use the word jolly. And then next we have Red Bauble Cat. Use the word cat if you'd like to be entered to win this one. And then last but not least, Magenta Nutcracker. So if you'd like to be entered to win this one, use the word nutcracker. And I will draw winners for all 4 of those next time. So until then, I hope that you have a good couple of weeks before I'm back. and get lots of good stitching in. And we do not have much time before Christmas, do we? Oh, and just like a quick personal update on my ankle. I don't think I said anything about it last time. I'm still in the same position I was the last time I gave an update. I still can't put weight on it. I still can't walk. You know, so just trying to heal and recover and doing a lot of stitching in the meantime and a lot of watching movies with my family. So it's been good. I have a lot of family support and I'm surrounded by a lot of love and people helping me out. So I don't know what I would do without that for sure. And so I'll go back to the doctor soon and, you know, maybe I'll know a little bit more. I should be having another procedure on it around Christmas time. So once I know more about all that, I'll let you know. But until then, happy stitching and I'll see you next time. Bye. You know, I ended my video and I looked to my right and I saw this basket of some past Christmas stitches that I meant to show and I totally forgot to show. So I just wanted to add this in here at the end. I wanted to show you some of my, my mom brought some of my Christmas stitching down. There is still some upstairs, but I'm not sure. It was hard for me to like tell her where or how to get to it. I bet if I was up there, I could go right to it, but there's a lot of stitching up there and I have a ton of seasonal stuff. So I know there's more, but this is what we have right now. And I just wanted to show you some of my past stitches. So I'm not really sure the name of the designer. I probably could figure it out if you wanted to know, but I had seen this, I think I saw it on Instagram, and I thought it was so cute how all the letters are different, and I just loved it. Now, there is a lot of back stitching in this, which is not my favorite, but I just thought the design was adorable. So my sister actually got this chart for me, and I stitched it up and I love it. And I framed it just in a white frame. Let's see, probably from Amazon. I'm not really sure. I can't remember where I got that. All right. This one, I did this last year. I think this is The Light of Winter by Brenda Gervais. And this one is the companion piece to what's it called? I can show you because I have it right here. It's a whip that I have. I didn't show it in my video because I didn't work on it this time. But it is Winter Rose Manor. And so this is my progress on that one. Let's see. I haven't touched it in a while, so, but yeah, The Light of Winter is a companion piece to that one. Can't wait to get back to working on that one though. I love it. Okay, next up we have, this is, I think it's called Quaker Snowflake maybe, by Hello from Liz Matthews. It looks like it has kind of slid down a little bit. This one was not easy to frame because the frame was so shallow. I didn't have, anyway, it just was hard to get in there. So I think it kind of, in storage, got a little crooked. I'll have to open that up and fix it a little bit. But anyway, love this one so much. It was fun to work on. And then this is another Hello from Liz Matthews. Fa la 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 la. So cute. This is a Fat Quarter Shop. It was a mystery stitch along. It's a free chart. You can still get it now if you're interested. And let's see, this is another Hello from Liz Matthews. And it's funny because I when I stitched this, I had gotten it in the Punch Needle and Primitive magazine, and there are no bows on the bells. She has since released it, and there are bows. So a friend of mine was stitching this, and she starts talking about the bows, and I was like, well, I happen to have this right here. So I got it out, and I was like, there's no bows. What do you mean? Well, there are bows on the new chart. So anyway, I just thought that was funny. This is another hello from Liz Matthews. I want to say this is a freebie, maybe. And this one is a hands-on design. Stitched this as a stitch along last year, I think. So cute. I'm going to put that on my cross stitch tree this year. This is another hello from Liz Matthews, and I just put my last name under it. This sweet little holly leaf. This one, okay, so the French giraffe has all of these charts that are the same size, and I have a bunch of them, and I just swap them out in the same frames. So when my mom was bringing all this down, she didn't know, and so this doesn't have a frame with it right now, but I'll need to get that. This is one of my favorite ones by the French giraffe. I really like this. So anyway, that's all I have here in this basket, but if I get more of my things brought down, I'll be sure to show those to you. I always like to see past finishes of my own and of other people's, you know, when you get them out for the season. So I didn't want to stop my video without showing those to you. So now it's really goodbye. Have a good one.